Okay, so today we will just check out that what we can be done with this particular the software. So Kill software, the setup is already been link is provided on the student material. So from that you can just install the software. I have already installed, and when you install on this one, so you will get this type of the particular setup. Already the one I have just made the practice over here, so that's why it is shown over here. But be ready with your the pen and paper right now, so that you will come to know that key, which what are the steps and how we can perform or simulate the particular a small program in 8051. So what is this the meaning and all that, that also I will in brief I will introduce over here. But in detail in the third unit that we are going to learn this particular the all types of instructions and how to write the program. So as this the particular practical as far as concerned, so how to simulate this particular Kill software, that I want to just show it over here. So be ready with the pen and paper now. So the first step, I already in last session we have seen the demo, but today also the practical demo I will just show it step by step. So first step is we have to just click, first of all I will just close this one, project, new project. First step is project, new project. So after clicking on that, this type of the window it will open over there. So here we supposed to just give the name for that particular project on what we are going to work. So this is a first program of ours. So PROG1, program 1, like that. Any name you can give it over here. So by default, the extension it will come UV2. Okay. So just I will make it save. So when I will click on the save, so the another one window it is opening over here, in which we supposed to just add which processor or whatever the code you are going to write, it should correlate with what or which processor that you supposed to choose. So many companies, manufacturers are here, as you can see in this the particular, and each one is having the sub models for Acer, for Actel, for Aeroflex, for Altium and analog devices like that. So they are the a lot of here been added. So in that we supposed to just choose Atmel 89C51. So that is also you supposed to note it down, 89C51. So that we supposed to just choose, because why this particular we are going to choose, because whatever in syllabus it has been added that 8051, so it is 99% matching with that all these particular specifications, or the we can say the parameters. So that's why this 8051 it has been, or 89C51 we are going to choose over here. After clicking on that, click OK. This is the next step. So this is going to be say that key copy standard 8051 startup code to project folder and add files to project. So here we supposed to click on no. We're supposed to click on no, so that this will be the new project it is going to be established. So this is what the window it will be appear in front of us of this particular Kill. After that, if you click on this particular the target one on this project workspace on the left hand side, so here you can see the source group 1, source group 1. So up to here the first part is over. Now the second part is the we have to write the code for it. Okay, for example, today we are going to just check out the LED on off. We are going to learn, or we will see the demo of LED on off of this particular the through 8051 control. Okay, so what is the program for that? So the program for that it is look like this. So I hope you all are just can read this particular program. So any assembly language program, whatever you are going to write for 8051, so it is distributed in various sections. So the start of this particular program always should be, that is the org. So this is the origin. That is the it is telling that the program opcodes are going to be start from this particular 0000h. Just a second. Okay, so come back to the session. So the start, it should be start with the org, that is the originate from this particular the address. So it is 0000h. After that, the instructions are written for just appearing or after the run, the LED should be on and off like that. So for that, the some delay is also been added over here. And for that, this is what the program or the code for the delay. Exactly the code or the program is this much only, whatever I have highlighted. But in that, the one instruction is there, that is a call delay. And for delay, this is the code. For delay, that is the code. So here you can observe the FF. So as we know that for 2-bit, that is the minimum is the 00 and maximum is the FF. So 00 and the FF stands for that the 256. So that is what the upper limit of this particular in decimal. So as H is written over here, so it is indicating that key normally we are just using the hexadecimal coding here. So the main code is here. So what is written in this, the main code for just making on off of this particular LED. So here the first instruction, it is written that is move P1 comma hash 0FFH. So what is it mean? So it means that we are using the P1. So now what is this P1? Again, the question comes. But as if you are remembering in the last session, we have seen that in 8051, there are 4 ports. Port 0, port 1, port 2, and port 3. Correct. So from that, here it is being used, that is the port P1, that is port 1. And it is been loaded with FFH because the move instruction is for that purpose. Move means transfer. What is to be transferred? So transfer FFH into P1. So what is this hash is indicating? Anyone is remembering? Because in the last session only we have seen that the different addressing modes. Can anyone try to tell? Just unmute yourself and can tell what is this hash is indicating.
Data.
Very good. So hash is indicating that is FF is the data which is going to be transferred or to move to the this particular left hand side, whatever the register is written, that one. So again, network issue. Okay. You cannot minimize Zoom when you are recording this meeting. Okay. Okay. So here we were discussing about this the particular instruction, that is MOV. So this FF data is going to be transferred into this particular P1. So what is this F1H? It is there. So if you are converting it into the binary, so it stands for 11111111. So as we know that the size of port P1 is 8 bits. So all these 8 bits are occupied by this data. What is that data? That is 11111111. So after that, it is just going to be add over here. That is the next instruction, giving the label as up. So what is the use of this label? That you might be knowing that if you are familiar with the C programming and all that. So up that label is being used for getting the loop action. That is, sometimes it is happening that the repetitive action we are expecting in the program. So for that, this particular loop, it is going to be used as the label up. Okay. So what it is doing here? So it is again doing that. It is just confirming move P1 with the same data, that is 1111. And that means initial stage of port 1, all the bits are 1111. That means all the bits are high, because you know that 1 means high, high means true. So these are the common terminologies we are using in this digital electronics. So the first port, it is going to be initially high. After that, a call delay. So it is calling the delay. Where that delay it is written, as I told, this is the part where this delay part is going to be written. So what is written in this particular delay part? So just add this particular FF into R1, just making a time pass like that. So time pass in the sense, this FF is transferred to the R0, then FF again transferred to the R1, then again the loop, that is DJNZ, means FF it is loaded, that means 111111. So DJNZ means up to the 0 it has to decrement. If it is 1111, then the next is 1110, next is 1010, next is 1001. So up to the 0, it has to just pass it as a counting, down counting. That is, I just use the word that is the time pass over here. So which is nothing but it is just adding the delay in the program. Because as we know that for our eye, if you want to just check the on and off, so we cannot identify that whether it is on or off. So that's why this delay is must to be inserted in the program. If that delay it is in the nanosecond, our eyes cannot respond to that particular on and off of the LED. So that is also the one of the reason. That question is normally been asked in this particular technical just this quiz or in the interview also. Why delay is written? What is the need of this delay? So that time your answer should be like this. Because sometimes it is the different reason, but normally for in this type of programs in the LED on off. So if you are not writing the delay, then also it will run definitely. But our eyes cannot identify that key, the difference between the on and off. So this is what it has been written in this particular delay. And the last statement is RET, means return. Return means where it will go return back to this particular a called delay. So after this a call delay, it will just follow the next instruction, and that is what? Move P1 comma hash 00H. So as we discussed, that is the FF we have just transferred at this stage. And now the 00 we are transferring at this stage. So 00 means it will be all bits.
Hello,
will.
sir.
Hello.
The screen is not visible, sir.
Not visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for just telling. Okay. Now?
Yes, sir. Visible. Fine.
Okay. Thank you. So we were talking about this particular delay. Why delay is always been written in the program. So delay is needed to just bifurcate the on stage and off stage of the LED, because our eyes are just responding within a 1/10 of the second. And if below that the LEDs are going to be made on off, so our eyes cannot identify it. Okay, so that's why the delay it is been written for this particular the delay. If for few seconds it should be on, and for few seconds it should be off, like that. So here the instruction it is written, that is first here FF means all LEDs on, and at this stage all LEDs will be 0, that is in off condition. So it will be in off condition till again the a call delay. means again this delay it is asked. So again few delay is added over there, and then SJMP, that is jump. Where to jump? To the up. Where is this up? It is the label over here, that is the up. And here it is going to be again go back, and it will start here. Here it means start means again it will loaded with 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, means again on, again off, again on, and again off. So this is what the code it is been written for this LED on off by using this particular kill software. So let us see how we can see the simulation in this particular software. So what is our aim? Just to copy this particular code, you're supposed to write it. So I have just already written, so that's why I will copy. And here file new, this is the next stage. So after this just paste it. So this is what the code I have pasted over here. So whatever we have discussed right now, so as it is we did here. After that, one care we supposed to just take, because for our understanding in this code I have written this 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, but it is not related to any of the instruction. So as it is the comment, so we supposed to at least just remove from this particular the code. That means this 1 1 1 1 we supposed to remove it. Same this 0 0 0 0, because if with this only we if we will run, definitely it will give the error. So that also we will just see whether it is giving the error or not. So this is the next step. After this we have to just add this code or this particular file with this the target or the project. So project and file are the two different entities. We have create the project first, and now we have written the this particular coding in a file. So we have to save this file. So we have to save this file with the name. So again I will write the program1.asm. That is very important step, because by default it is just taking the all files, or it will take a text file, but we have to give the extension as .asm. That is assembly language we are writing this particular code. So this step is very important, and save. So after saving, just the colors it is going to be appear over here, that is violet, the red, like that, because now it is understanding this is the assembly language program, and the syntax it is going to check. So it has checked the syntax, and now this file we have to attach with this particular project. So how? So click on the next step, write it down. Click right click on source group 1, and in that add files to group source group 1. We have to click on this one. After that we supposed to just by default it comes the .c. So we have to choose here all files, and whatever the name we have given, that is program1.asm. program1.asm. We have to click once on add. Once it has been added, just close it. And now if you will click on this plus sign, so you will come to know that the program1.asm it is been attached to our project. So that is the second part, or the second section is over. And after that the third part is compilation and run the program. Compilation and run the program. Now how to compile that one? So here the shortcut tools are available, or from the debugging also you can do it. So for simplicity we are just making that. Before that one point, that is whenever we are doing such activities, and if physically we are doing this particular experiment, that is physically IC we have brought 8051 and mount on the trainer kit, so that time the hex file it is needed. So hex file through using the another one software known as the Flash Magic. Just remember the name, because whenever you are going to be appear physically, so that time we are going to do the experiment physically here on the trainer kits, not on the simulation. So Flash Magic is the software which is used to convert this hex file to the 8051. That is also known as the burn the program. Burn, burn. So actually it is not burn, so it is just transferring the code into the 8051. So for that, click on the target, right click on the target 1. After that, options for target, and here click on the sub option, that is the output, and in that click here create hex file. Just make it a little zoom so that the cursor you will see. So click on this create hex file. Okay, so that one step we supposed to just do it before compile and running this program. So once it has been done, so we have to compile this particular program. That means build target. So if you are making, so something is happening over here in this window, and you will come to know that program 1 0 error 0 warnings here. Just make it here also a little bit zoom, and you can just check out. Okay, so what I am doing now, so I will just make some mistakes like this one, the what we did here. Again save and again build target. If I will do so, here it is giving the error, that is error A31, error A9, that is syntax error, and all this one. So in bracket 3, if you are looking, so this is at line number 3, there is a error. So what is error? That code is also not able to identify, but we supposed to identify that key where it is, what is wrong. Tentatively it has told there is some problem, so that problem we supposed to identify. Okay, so now I have removed that. Again build target. Okay, so we got the 0 errors. That means now the program is ready for the running. So once again we supposed to rebuild all target files. So that is the next or the last step we can just say, which is just checking the linked file also. Sometimes what is happening that multiple files we are just connecting to each other, and the one big program is going to be run. So that time this is known as this particular the building all types of the targets. And after that the debug, just note it down. That is very important steps, because even one step is missed, you cannot check out this particular the output. Start / stop debug session. Click on that. So it will just check that the evaluation version, because it is a evaluation version, not a license to copy we are using, trial version we are using over here. So click on OK, no issue with that. And after that run. So you can just take a shortcut tool from here, that is run, and you will come to know that the program has been started to run. But where is the output? So for output also, that also note down, it's very important. For checking the output, you supposed to click on peripherals, IO port, and port 1. Why this particular port 1? Because in coding we have taken the, or we have chosen this particular port 1. So that's why it is needed. So this is what the output you can observe on your screen. So what is happening? FF00, FF00, on, off, like that it is going to be happening over here. So if I will stop that run, that is halt. This red color you can just check out. So I will stop this particular program over here to make it this particular stop. Okay. So again, if I will run, so again, it is going to be start on off like this. So got it. This is how we can run the small programs with this the particular kill software for the 8051. On the left hand side, you can just observe that the status of R0, R1, SP, that is stack pointer. So how they are going to be work, what is their use. So one by one, we have already started to learn. So this is all for this particular practical as far as this particular our MCA subject it is concerned. So next time similar practicals or the another program we are going to learn, we will do the practice more and more so that it will be beneficial for you. Okay, so I will just stop this particular program. I hope you understand. So you just rewatch this video so that what the code is written and all this you will come to know afterwards. So I'm just sharing this particular. Pause the sharing. Now we will take the attendance. Okay, roll number 1 is there. Roll number 2. 2 is not there. 3. 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 5, 6,
Present,
7,
sir.
8, 9, 10. 10 is not there. 11.
Yes, sir.
12.
Yes, sir.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 9, 40, 43, 45, 45, 46, 47, 48. They are the regular absent students. So why it is, I don't know. They are just giving the reasons, but just tell to your friends that don't give any type of such reasons. It is academics is going on, take it seriously, don't miss it. That will just make a loss of yours only, not of ours. Okay, so just once again for reconfirmation, put in the chat box your roll number and you can leave this particular session and join for the proctor session, which is going to be arranged today. So don't miss it. Just whatever the introduction part and what activities it is we are going to conduct in the proctor session, that madam will just going to tell you. So just leave this session and join the proctor session. Don't miss the proctor. Thank you.